Targeted. Oh! Oh my god! What? That was a really, really good shot. Guys, hello, hello, hello. It's Imperator Diablo back for another Rome 2 Total War Siege battle. So this one's we're gonna get into a couple of things real quick before this gets going. First off, we do have a Discord. You know, it's obviously a small community, but hey, feel free to join and help me grow my community. Later in this week, I am going to upload some Grand Forum videos, probably 1 or 2 videos, and it's kind of getting ready because they're about to start playoffs. So either next week or the week after, I'm going to cover some of the playoff matches. I'm for sure going to cover the semifinals, and I'm also going to cover the finals, that's for sure. So I will link the Grand Forum Discord in those videos. But if you want to join my Discord and help me start growing this small community, you know, check the link in the description. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go over the factions. So this replay was sent in by Uchiha Madara, who's, honestly, he's my favorite player. I really enjoy his replays. He's actually playing on defense this match, which is weird. So if you want to skip all this information, you want to skip the setup, I will put it in the description. The time you can just go to and skip all this. So on attack, we have, some really good factions. So we have Arverni here. Arverni is played by I Tackle Blind Kids. We have Galatia. Galatia is played by S007. And then Bowie is played by Shifty. Now on defense, we have Nabatea. Nabatea is played by Ultra Eisen. We have Arivachi, which is this one, who's played by Uchiha Madara. And then we have the Seleucids. The Seleucids are played by PDYT Total War. So I am going to try to look at the army comp a little bit real quick. So Bowie, we got Naked Warriors. We have some Chosen Swordmen. Oh, a Giant Ballista, obviously. More Chosen Swordsmen. A lot of Chosen Swordmen. Celtic Warriors way back here, and Oathsworn for the General. They are moving towers up really fast here, so I am going to go ahead and go in slow-mo again. Look in the description if you want to skip all this. From Galatia, we got some Galatia Legionary, Galatian Swords. Multiple Galatian Swords with 1 Galatian Legionary. Over here we do have more Galatian Legionaries though. Let's take a look back here. Who's moving up here? So Galatian Legionaries, we got 1 with a chevron. The general is a Galatian nobleman. We are going to kind of take a peek at Bowie. Celtic bowmen, 2 Celtic bowmen, some Celtic warriors. Celtic warriors back here, another Celtic bowman. Okay, another Celtic bowman. Oh yeah, and I forgot the mercenary Syrian archers coming in from Galatia. We can't skip those. We got some Oathsworn, Celtic Warriors, another Oathsworn, Sword Followers, Oathsworn. Boeing's bringing in some good units. We will need to watch this. We do got Hillman kind of running out towards these Livy Freeman. That's kind of funny. All right, I'm going to go ahead and press play here. Let's go ahead and see what we get going. They are attacking the gatehouse over here. So we'll see if they decide to do anything with that. I really doubt. Yeah, okay. I really doubt anything was going to happen there. Nabatea, I believe they are shooting from their giant ballista over here, though. Oh, yeah. Maybe they may have some kind of an angle. I'm not sure. Let's watch one more shot. I think I missed it. All right. Aravachi does have some Iberian swordsmen up on the wall. Let's take a quick look. We can try to take a quick look here. Iberian swordsmen. Scutari. Multiple Iberian swordsmen coming in. Some slingers. Scutari back here as well. So he brought a lot of Iberian swordsmen. Okay, they are moving in here. Let's see, maybe we'll get some Pelum. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Still got some decent throw. This tower is kind of in the way. I think this is slingers coming in from the back. So I don't know about using a swordsman. because they are gonna die really fast. They're gonna die really fast. Nabatea, let's take a look at Nabatea. Some desert legionaries. Where is? Oh yeah, they're all over here. Okay, we actually have desert hoplites. What do they got? Some heavy archers. I like it. I'm not going to go over all the factions. The battle is starting, so I am going to kind of want to go ahead and start looking at some of the fighting over here. At the moment, we got Madara holding against Arverni. Arverni against being played by Itaco Blind Kids. They're kind of getting clogged up right here on this tower. This unit is facing the wrong direction. They're turning around. They better turn around to get into battle. Unfortunately, they took a lot of losses, but this is actually looking really good for the defenders because they are kind of boxing them in right here. Arverni has to be really careful right there. Those units are unfortunately probably going to be, yeah, they're going to be lost. So he's kind of holding on his attack. He's slowing down a little bit. It's mostly because he's probably waiting on Galatia to get up here and start putting pressure on this other flank. And that's exactly what's happening. This Iberian swordsman is already up to 90 kills. Obviously, it's on cheap units, but they got good use of their pilum. We got some hillmen in from the Seleucids. This Desert Levy, actually, they're charging in. I assume they probably have pilum. They kind of were going to have a decent little angle there, but Galatia is moving in with force. They're kind of blobbing up here. They got to be real careful about blobbing up like that. We got some thorough spears coming in from the Seleucids. They did break through the gate. They're not sending anybody through yet, but it is being neutralized. We need to get a... They may be holding on the pilum. I'm not sure. I don't hate this angle right now. Damn. They launched that. I mean, actually smart move because they're throwing them more at a better angle into this unit back here. All right, but Galatia is charging in some Galatia legionaries. They are going to move into combat against these thorough spears. Oh. Good move overall. You got to be careful with these. Yeah, he is retreating these archers, so he was able to initially kind of, retreat these thorough spears because once they get in combat, they start throwing pilum. There we go. I was going to say Arivachi could kind of hit this unit in the flank here. And he's paying attention. He noticed it. They are going to start pushing through the gate here. This is just going to be a grind fest. So kind of as expected, Arverni did get cleaned up here. He is moving in some Gallic hunters, though, and he's starting to kind of rain fire down on Arivachi. Arivachi? Man, that's not easy for me to say. Sorry. The good news is Galatia is starting to make some progress on this side. They have a really good angle here with their archers, so we got some Iberian swordsmen moving up on this wall. You got to be real careful. I think they're probably maybe looking for an opportunity with some pilum. The problem is these units behind them are starting to break, so this window is yes, it's going to close real fast. Yeah, they're just going to have to charge into combat. They don't really have a choice here. They are breaking units here in this gatehouse. I mean, they are really hitting them heavy with projectiles right now. A lot of bowmen. All right, we are getting some more siege towers moved up over here. And at the moment, I mean, no. We still got a good amount of defenders over here. They're just kind of thin here at this little beginning point where the archer tower is, or arrow tower is. I don't really think the plan is to hold this too heavily. If he can hurry up and get these siege towers up, though, he may catch this Iberian swordsman unit out in the open. I'm going to assume that Madara is focusing most of his attention over here where a lot of the fight is happening. I mean, we got siege coming in. They are pushing through the gatehouse. They actually made way better progress through there than I thought they were going to make, but they didn't have any, you know, super heavy units sitting there holding it. And unfortunately, it appears they are going to charge into this unit on the side. Sorry. In time. They're already down to 73 units, so I'm not sure. Get them into combat, just kill this unit and neutralize this tower. Oh my god, he noticed just in time. So this unit is going to charge in and get, you know, better use than they were going to get initially. We do, I mean, yeah, they are going to go ahead and move in and probably most likely neutralize this tower. The painted warriors. Oh yeah, they are painted. I'm going to assume they're warriors, so let's take a look over here. Again, yeah, they're still raining really heavy on the projectiles in this gatehouse area. Galatia is really flooding in. They're going to start racking up more kills here. Let's check this right flank. This is a really good flank for the attackers. I mean, they have tons of siege towers over here. We actually have some fighting going on outside of the settlement. Aravachi did run out some Iberian swordsmen. We also have the Salute kids out here hitting some Celtic warriors in the rear right here. I mean, this isn't terrible. This unit's about to get flanked. Oh yeah, I mean, that unit's definitely getting taken out. Wisely, I think they realize that this is over and they're going to retreat back into the settlement. These Celtic warriors are not done to... Jesus, they're fast. What the... Sorry for the frame rate. What is going on with the frame rate right now? Oh my god, the whole battle is lagging at the moment. I guess because there's just a mass of troops moving right now. Let's take a look over here and get away from all that. So Galatia's ran through this flank over here and they are hitting Aravachi. They're hitting a lot of their units in the rear. They are moving some Scutari up to kind of counter that a little bit, but Aravachi and Galatia, no, sorry, Arverni and Galatia are pushing on this side really heavy. They may just go ahead and just give this side and redraw their battle lines here, and I think that's going to be the smart move. Galatia, I feel like, is having, you know, potentially a missed opportunity. They could, I mean, they got some other units. I guess they're going to look for some Pelum here on the Scutari. Scutari's a good unit, so I mean, they potentially are going to get them out of combat. You should have just potentially, yeah, I mean, you should have just charged them in the rear. He is potentially going to be able to redraw a battle line here, and this unit is going to get a lot more kills than they would have gotten otherwise. We have noble fighters already kind of up on the front line here. Alright, so at the moment I feel like the attackers are doing an excellent job. I feel like they have just been able to really make a lot of progress here. We do have the Aravachi general moving into combat. I mean, you have to move into combat right here just because you're able to hit this unit on the side. They kind of turned angle because of the position that this unit was in. So, yeah, this is a good move. You are going to get a decent amount of kills here, potentially really quick. But, my God, look at the projectiles coming in on this general unit. It's a bit risky having them up here in combat. They've only lost 2 so far. Okay, so Aravachi, I missed it, but what they did is they most likely moved this unit along the wall here and was able to hit the Skutari in the side. The attackers are just really putting the pressure on hard at the moment. Got some desert legionaries holding. And Iberia, we know what slingers do. They slang, buddy, they slang. His general is still in combat. I don't know. He may be committed. He's at least committed at the moment. We do got some painted warriors coming in. He is going to cycle charge and get his general out of combat. Smart move. You got to get him out. It's still... Well, we got 15 minutes left in the fight. Ballista fire now is coming in. Oh, my gosh. They're aiming for these backline troops, and they are getting some hits. The Seleucids need to pay attention to that. They are taking some losses there. Nothing major yet, but that will add up. All right. Yeah, I mean they're really aiming for this unit right now, pretty heavy. Look at that. That one's down to 136 already. Aravachi is getting his general out of there. Here comes another volley. Boom! My God. Oh my God, look at that. Jesus. Let's take a look over here and see what's going on. Tons of projectiles coming in. We got a lot of movement going on outside of the city. The Seleucids are doing a good job right now at hitting some counter fire on the attacking range. The problem is, oh my God, we got pikemen in the fight. At the moment, they may do okay. They're not getting targeted. Oh my God. What? That was a really good shot. Let's take a look at the pikemen. I mean, they are getting hit with the projectiles now. This unit, unfortunately, is most likely not going to last very long. I'm not going to say it's like necessarily super early. It is kind of early to have these already in the fight, but this angle is just really bad. Galatia did, oh my gosh, Galatia just moved up a siege tower right here, so they are going to put pressure on all these archers. They're going to have to fall back, so yeah, it's even worse news for this pikeman because these archers were trying to hit some counterfire, and they've actually been doing an okay job. I mean, the tower is blocking a lot of it. But with the Galatian swords moving in, this is really going to disrupt this. Here as well, Galatian legionaries moving in on the flank over here. Thorough spears have kind of moved in to put a stop to it. We have a huge blob of Boii and Arverni pushing through the middle. Some Skutari at the moment is all that stands in the way. Nabateus moving up on the left flank. I mean, yeah, you got to hold. I just feel like everywhere we look, there's just so many attacking units. 12.5 minutes left in the fight. So far, I'm really... The attackers have done an excellent job. I feel like it's just applying pressure non-stop. I feel like it's just been non-stop pressure everywhere they've gone. Every angle. They've kind of slowed down right here. I don't know. I don't like it. Keep going. There we go. Yes, push in. Galatia is pushing in. Ballista fire coming in from the background. Up to 56 kills. What is this up to now? 94 kills. I actually feel like it's done better. We have a lot of Nabatean reinforcements now moving up to the front line. They don't have a choice. They have to. This Nabatean heavy archers had a decent angle here. That might... okay, that's probably why Galatia and Arverni stopped their attack on this side because of the angle that they're getting. That's smart. Desert hoplites are moved into place. They're ready. They are ready to hold. The Seleucid General. Oh my gosh. It's a pikeman unit. He is up already. About to be in combat. They really have to be careful here. This is... Oh my gosh, they're getting some really good pelum throw on this unit, but this is potentially... This could be bad. He has them really, really clumped up here. I feel like you could have drawn the battle line longer. I don't know how many projectiles they have left. They are starting to let loose now on this general unit. Well, this was a mistake from Galatia. This unit got a little too far in. And they are about to get... Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. That was a little spicy. I mean, this pikeman unit is doing better than I kind of anticipated them to do. They're not getting targeted as heavily with projectiles. The attackers may be running low. Tons of unit pushing through here in the middle now. These guys need to form up. Stay formed up. Oh no. But here on this other flank, I mean, they've created a gap here. Arverni may be moving up to exploit this. They could come through here and hit this Arvachi unit in the side, in the flank. My battalion is holding here, but they are fighting Chosen Sword. Man, I don't know. This is a tough one. This pikeman is up to 73 kills, 75. It can rack up a lot of kills. They may be out of ammo. No, this unit still has ammo. Okay, they're starting to let loose. I don't know. I feel like this pikeman has really done better than I thought. I thought they were going to get targeted a lot heavier. This Balearic Slinger up to 151 kills. That's pretty darn good. The Seleucids, the Thorough Spears are charging into combat. They're holding over here. You got to hand it to the Seleucids. The general is holding. He is taking all the projectiles. Unfortunately, they do kind of have like a little flank right here that they're hitting them in. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know how much longer. Yeah, the numbers are really starting to dwindle now from the pikemen. The Galatian noblemen, the Galatian generals moving up in the background. Oh, the Arverni is pushed through. We got Nabatean Noble Cab in combat. They potentially see a little bit of a gap here. I don't know. No, I think not. That is a Nabatean general. I think it is looking very grim right now. We got the Arverni Oathsworn. The general is moving into combat. The Seleucid general is pulling back. 152 kills. Smart move by pulling him out. I mean, you got to get him out. There's just too many projectiles left. I mean, this unit moved up. Oh my God. That Galatian Legionary, where's he at? 169 kills. I'm assuming they still have Pelum, so they pulled the pikemen out. The Arvachi general did move back into combat, up to 140 kills. They need to charge them into the rear. The Arverni general's back is to them. And I think they notice it. Yes. Nabatea's charging in. No, is he? Kinda. The Arvachi general is moving over here to potentially just have another layer to hold. They are getting... Oh yeah, I mean, they're hitting the Oathsworn general in the rear. That's really good. Slang away, slangers. The problem is they're running a little thin in the middle there. they're running out of units. Nabatea's still got 3 hoplites back here. They need to move them up now. His general is charging into the chosen swordsman. Pretty decent charge there. You really need to hold. They're still hitting the Oathsworn over here in the rear. They're just not racking up a ton of kills. The Nabatean general has to hold. These hoplites have to get here. It's running out of time. And I mean, even over here though, the Seleucids are running pretty thin. His general's back into combat. I don't know that you have a choice. I think you have to. And with what projectiles they have, they're trying to counterfire Galatian down, but I just don't know that they have enough. And it's because his general he's just down to so few units. He's down to 64 units. The Nabatean hoplites have stopped moving. They need to get up here. Okay, they're moving. You got to get up here and hold this line. Oh no, unfortunately, Galatia is starting to counterfire on the Iberian slingers over here. That does really hurt this over here. Because they were hitting the Oathsworn in the rear over here. If you can take down the... Oh my god, I didn't realize this. You got the Boii general over here as well. If you can take both these generals out, that could be really big for the defenders. I still don't know if it's enough though. They're using general abilities. Yeah, I don't know. The Seleucids are still holding over here. How did this Thorough Spear unit get this deep? Yeah, you have to move them up and help this Thorough Spear unit from getting hit in the rear. The balance of power is, I mean, it's pretty dang close right now. Okay, they're still holding in the middle and the left flank, so they're doing a good job, but okay, they are okay. Wait a second, the Arverni general is gone. He is retreating back here to hit this chosen swordman unit in the rear. I think this is a good move. I don't know. I feel like you probably should have hit the Oathsworn here. This is the Oathsworn general. The Boii general, rather. Yeah, see, they stopped breaking. I hear Cav. Okay, Cav is on the move. I gotta hand it, man, Seleucids are still holding over here. Still 64 units. Get them up. Get them up in combat. Holy crap. If you can take this unit out really fast, the balance of power is shifting. The Boii general broke. Aravachi broke the Boii general. That is huge. 235 kills on this noble fighter. Also, how is this chosen swordman still in the fight? What a Chad. You need to put a command order on this guy and get him in the fight. He's literally just standing there. What is he looking at? Is he staring at the tree? Finally, he's moving into combat. All right, Aravachi general finally broke, but he did an excellent job over there. Yeah, all of a sudden, this is really looking like a defender win. What a turnaround. The Seleucid general is really beginning to rack up some kills now. 272 kills. Nabatea, a full unit of armored desert hoplites are now moving in to the Galatian general. I hate this is going to be a defender win. This chosen swordman is definitely about to break. He's about to get smacked in the face with some calf. Good charge from the Nabatean general there. The Nabatean general did die, but this unit is still in combat. There's still multiple Nabatean units still in combat. Some healthy units. We got some sword followers breaking in the middle. This was a close fight. Really good replay. Let's take a look over here. Yeah. They are about to... They are the pikeman, he is getting hit for this arrow tower, which is not good. I don't think it matters though. 307 kills on the Seleucid pikeman, and they are oh yeah, oh my god, that volley. Yeah, this battle's over. 20 seconds left. Wow, great job by the defenders. Listen, great job by both sides. I feel like the attackers really did a good job there. They did a really good job at just applying pressure constantly, but the defenders were able to hold on here and squeeze out the victory. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take a look at these stats. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at Nabatea. Nabatea's general, 203 kills. 286 kill in this Archman unit. Let's take a look at Aravachi. Aravachi, really good use of his slingers. A lot of kills there. His general, 248 kills. His general did a really good job there at the end of the fight. Seleucus, 323 kills. I was really worried about his general unit. 200 kills on Thorax Swordsman. Bowie Eye. Really good all-around numbers there from Bowie Eye. Galatia did a really good job. 232 kills there. And then Arverni. And same thing. Good all-around kills. So, guys, hey, listen. Thank you for watching the replay. Consider giving me a subscribe and thumbs up on the video. Check out my Discord. And like I usually say, whether you're here watching intently or for background noise, I'll catch you on the next one.